Hello everyone and welcome to another Italian tutorial. Today we cover the present continuous. So easy. Stick around, you will learn it for sure. It's not too difficult. It's also called present progressive. And in fact, it's called il presente progressivo in Italian. And the reason why it's easy is because we are gonna have to use the gerund. The gerund is so easy. It's the ing form in English. For instance, the gerund tense of the verb to be is being. The gerund tense of the verb to have is having. Of the verb to swim is swimming, and so on. Okay? And it's very easy in Italian as well. But first of all, what is the present continuous for? The present continuous is when you have the verb to be conjugated in the present tense, and then you have the gerund of the verb that you want to have the present continuous of. For instance, I am loving it, or I am loving it, or I am loving it. Now, this was very funny in my head when I planned it, but anyway. Or we are learning Italian. So it's basically an action that is continuing. That's why it's called continuous. You don't say I am loving it in Italian. You would say, translating literally, you would say I stay loving it, or we stay learning Italian. I know it doesn't make sense, but this is how you say it in Italian. I stay something. Now, this is the conjugation of the verb to stay, which is irregular, unfortunately, so you'll have to learn it off by heart. And, of course, there are many patterns that you can relate it to, but this is the conjugation. And these are the personal pronouns, the subject personal pronouns. And then here, you can put your gerund. How do you make the gerund in English? We already said we add ing at the end. In Italian, easy. Basically, depending on what type of verb it is, if it's an are type verb, an ere type verb, or an ire type verb, you have different endings. So, for instance, we want to make the gerund form, we want to find the gerund form of the verb to learn. Now, the verb to learn in Italian is imparare, imparare. So what we do is we separate the stem, which is the root of the verb without the ending. So we separate it from the ending, and we find out what type of verb this is. It's an are type verb. Therefore, what we do is we take the stem and we move it over here, and we have the gerund. Imparando, imparando. And this is it. This is how you do it. So basically, you have imparando right here. So I am learning. Io sto imparando. Tu stai imparando. Lui sta imparando. She's learning. Lei sta imparando. We are learning. Noi stiamo imparando. Of course, you have to know what the pronouns are. If you don't know them, go and watch the video on personal pronouns. These are just the subject personal pronouns. As you can see here, there's a subtlety. There's the acute accent on the top. What does it do? Well, it just changes the sound from O to A, a more loud and open sound. So instead of sto is sta. Instead of sta is sta. So sta, stai, sta, sta, stiamo, state, stanno. And we have our gerund. Let's have another example. Let's say that we want to say they are selling. They are selling. Now, the verb to sell in Italian is vendere. Vendere. And as you can see, it's an ere type verb. You understand that because of the ending. So what we do is we take the stem, we place it in front of here, and we have the gerund form of the verb. Vendendo, vendendo. So what we do is, we pick the right pronouns with the right conjugation, and then we add the gerund form that never changes. Vendendo. So this is how you say they are selling. Loro stanno vendendo. Or if you want to omit the subject, because the conjugations in Italian are all different, so they allow you to do that. Stanno vendendo. This means they are selling. If we wanted to say we are selling, easy. Noi stiamo vendendo. Or stiamo vendendo. We are selling. What's your job, guys? They could say stiamo vendendo. We are selling. Okay, guys. This is it for today. I think we've covered everything about the present continuous. So all you have to keep in mind is that the gerund form in Italian is built by using this little table here that you should copy down, and with the verb stare, which is irregular, you should learn the conjugation. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Don't forget to hit the like button, and see you in the next one. Take care.